In this video, I'm going to show you the offense used by some of the best Madden players in the world that compete at the highest level for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why it works and exactly how to run it so you can be unstoppable just like the pros. And finally, I'll show it to you in an online head-to-head gameplay so you can see it in action. And if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for when we drop new videos. With that, let's get into it. So today, we're going to be covering a mini scheme from the most insane offense in Madden 25. This is from the formation normal Y-off close in the Philadelphia Eagles offensive playbook. And with the plays I'm about to show you, you're going to be able to beat every defense in the game. As always, this full scheme with even more one-play touchdowns and unstoppable setups can be found on WinMadden.com. With that, let's get into the first play. Now, what's insanely good about this offense and our full game plan on WinMadden.com is that almost everything is designed to be a universal beater, meaning we're going to have zone and man beaters on pretty much every play and with every setup. However, there are going to be times when we know our opponent is in certain defenses and we want to be able to take advantage of that and hit him for a big play. Now, in this example, I'm going to show you how we can use the play Y sail to bomb our opponent whenever they're running a cover 2 zone defense. As I mentioned before, almost everything in this offense is designed to be a universal beater, meaning it'll beat man, it'll beat zone, but occasionally we're going to know our opponents in a cover 2 or a cover 3 or something like that, and we want to have bombs for those. So here's a cover 2 defense, and again, I want to show you the play Y sail, the first setup we're going to show you out of it, and how easily you can bomb cover 2 with this. So the money route on this play is the inverted fade route, or the old school fade route for your old heads out there by the X receiver. Now, we're going to run every play in this offense with the running back to the short side of the field. You can see the ball's on the left hash mark here. The running back is also to the left side. That's important for this bomb to work, so make sure you do that. Now, the only thing that we're going to do is we're going to streak our tight end, and then we're going to drag route our slot receiver on the right here. So simple, that's all you need to do. Optionally, you can block the running back if you want, but if they're in a cover 2 defense, you're simply going to wait for the deep safety on the left to turn their hips, freeform it to the outside, and you've got a bomb. One of the fastest and easiest cover 2 bombs in the entire game, and it's that easy. Now, one other thing I want to show you with this, if you get fooled, let's just say they happen to be in like a cover 3 or something like that. Let's just go to a cover 3. Here's a cover 3 defense. If you get fooled and they aren't actually in a cover 2, there's no big deal here because you still have checkdowns, right? Like this Y receiver is going to end up open most of the time. If he's not open, you're going to have that backside dig route to the B receiver, and you always have the check down to the running back on the flat route. It's always there. But again, this is just one of the easiest cover 2 bombs in the entire game. You need to know about it because your opponent is going to get gashed if you notice they're in a cover 2 for easy touchdowns. And now I want to show you setup number 2 out of Y sail, which can be used as a quick snap play to beat every defense in the game. And now that we covered the one play touchdown out of Y sail, let's cover the universal beater. It's super easy to run this play. We're going to make one adjustment. We're going to snap the football against every defense in the game. So first, I'm going to show this against the cover 3. Again, we're running this with the running back to the short side of the field, but all we're going to do is we're going to drag the Y receiver. That's it. Now, what your read structure is here is you essentially have a zone beating concept to the left side with our flood concept over there, and you've got a man beating concept on the right side. So zone left, man right, and that's really all there is to it. Now, again, they've got a cover 3. You can always take the flat route and never be shy to take that. If they give you the free 5 yards, take it, force them to play hard flats, and if they don't, just keep hitting that. It can be a super annoying route to guard. Now, even if they're in some type of zone coverage, a lot of the time this corner route is going to be open. That's a super deep corner route. It also cuts really, really nicely where it can beat man defense and match as well. So it's really, really annoying to try to guard that. And then additionally on the backside, this Y receiver and the B receiver end up in really annoying spots in most zone coverages where you're still going to have them for easy checkdowns as well. And again, that's just a simple cover 3 that I showed that against. Let's just go to match, for example. So here's a cover 4. I do have the match setting on here. Match is probably going to play this play the best, but you're still going to notice that you're going to have many people open here. So for example, we've got the B receiver who's just going to torch his guy on the backside. You saw that we have the drag, and a lot of the times this corner route will still beat match defense. So as we switch to man coverage here, let's go to a cover 2 man, for example. This is just, again, simple reads. If you see man defense, you should potentially have that corner route to the tight end. That's going to depend on the route running of your tight end. But both the drag route and the B receiver should both beat man coverage as well. So again, you're going to see we do have the corner route here. We can take this, throw it to the sideline. We're going to get easy yards there, but we're also going to have that backside drag and deep dig route by our B receiver. So again, this simple concept, it's a quick snap. You make one adjustment, snap the football, literally beats every defense in the game, and it's one of the most annoying route combos to guard. And now I'm going to show you how we can use the play cheat flat X post to be one of the most unstoppable universal coverage beaters in all of Madden 25. Okay, now with cheat flat X post, we potentially have one of the best plays in the entire game, and it's almost impossible to guard this play out of any defense. So let me show you a basic setup out of this in the full game plan. I think we run this with 7 or 8 different setups, but super simple here. What we're going to do is, again, we're going to run this with a running back to the short side of the field, and we're going to start by putting him on a flat route, all right? And then we're going to just simply streak our outside receiver on the right, and that's it. That's our entire setup, and this is unbelievably annoying to guard. I'm going to start by showing this against a cover 3. Now, what you're going to notice first is this little cheat motion flat route by the tight end is very annoying. In fact, a lot of the times it can just be quick thrown, and it'll beat man, it'll beat most zone coverages, and when that gets guarded, the inverted zig normally gets open. So just for example here, if I were to shade down a cover 3, you're going to see this exact same motion, and if I time this, right, where I'm looking for that flat, well, there's the inverted zig maybe, but maybe now I just want to hit this post route on the backside for really nice yards. And again, everything on this play just works together really, really nicely. So that was a cover 3. You're going to see match is going to do something very similar here. Now, again, if they're running match coverage, this is going to be really annoying because a lot of the times this little flat route is just going to be completely unguarded in match because the quarter flat in that cover 4 quarters is typically going to guard that inverted zig route by Y, and he's just going to be way too late to getting to the flat route by the tight end. And again, you're still going to have the post, you're still going to have the flat route potentially in the inverted zig. Those will still be there. Now, again, a lot of people will start running man defense because they think that this is going to stop it somehow, and it's just not. And everything on this play has the potential for beating man because the little cheat route by the tight end, that'll beat man. The inverted zig, the post route will both destroy man defense. And again, this post route is special. It's a very sharp cutting post route. It's not like a hot routed post. You can see that A receiver, the tight end, gets open even against man defense, shaded down. Very, very annoying. And even if they run man and they shade over the top, it's just not going to matter. This literally beats everything. They have to know this exact setup out of this play is coming in order to have a shot at stopping it. But here you can see we just take the inverted zig, and now we're going up the field again for a big gain. So again, this is one of the best plays in the game. It's really annoying to try to guard, especially when you're combining it with Y sail and what I'm about to show you next out of the run game. And now I'm going to show you how we can incorporate one of the most overpowered runs in all of Madden 25. This is the play jet touch pass. Now, if this formation wasn't annoying enough to play against, you also have one of the best runs in the entire game with the jet touch pass out of this formation. Now, what makes this particular jet touch pass so good is 2 different things. First, you're gonna notice it's quick. You're gonna see that it really gets moving fast. And then additionally, what also makes it good is you have so many blockers to the side of the field the jet touch pass is running to. You have the running back, you have the tight end, and you have an outside receiver over there. And they're all on the same side of the field that we're running the jet touch to. So you're gonna get great blocking, you're gonna be able to get up the field, and especially you're gonna force your opponent to essentially be worried about that every single snap. They're gonna have to consciously be thinking, is this a jet touch pass or not? Because it happens fast, and if they're not ready for it, it can go for big yards, and potentially you can even break this for 1-play scores. But again, the jet touch pass mixed in with Y sail, mixed in with the cover 2 bomb out of that, the universal beater out of that, the cheat X post play. I mean, there's just so many great things out of this offense, and this jet touch pass just kind of puts a bow on it and makes it ultimately one of the best offenses in all of Madden 25, and the reason so many pro Madden players are switching to it. Now let's take this online for a head-to-head gameplay. And again, if you want the full offense and defense that I'm running, you can find it right now live on WinMadden.com. All right, here we go. So we're going to get the ball first. Again, we're going against the Chiefs. So Patrick Mahomes special here. Now, I do really like the offense that we're running, and hopefully we're able to show you a little bit of the actual bombs and everything that we can incorporate into here. So let's get into it. It's helpful for just giving us a little bit of a bearing on where to throw the football, but we've got B, nice little post route. Should pick up some pretty decent yardage there. So good play on first down. All right, could be cover 4 again here. In all likelihood, I think it is. Here we've got A just right on the sideline. Again, easy play. It's one of the best corner routes in the game. We're just gonna keep it. Hopefully we can get to the outside here and score. I mean, we had everything bagged there except for, of course, oh, we get the fumble though. We'll take it. Except for Patrick Mahomes escapes the pocket. So if he's blitzing us, he probably wins this down, but we're going for the bomb. We've got him, and there's another easy score. So 14-0, quick score there. Pick. There, we sent 5. Pressure came in. Side for the quick seam throw. You actually ran the football out of it. Wasn't expecting that. He's got the tight end. Yep, wide open. Nice little mesh play. Here, we're going to try to send pressure. I got to guard seams. I don't have anybody who can guard seams on that cover 4. Good throw, good catch. It's a seam a little bit better now. And we get pressure, and he still makes the completion. Still get pressure here. I'm going to guard Travis Kelce. We get the heat inside route. Just going to protect the seams a little bit. So he had a good corner out there that would have been open, but pressure again comes in fast enough, and we're able to get him to a 4th and 9, except for me. So I've got to guard the middle, but the heat comes in. We took away corner routes, and we get another stop. So good defense. That was either match or man. Either way, that's going to be open. Got the tight end. Runs a little man coverage there. First down. It could still be cover 4, so I might have to throw this ball away. Ends up being cover 4. We're just going to take the little check down here. Tight end moving again. Probably hit Y in the second window there, but Hurt's going to take off. We'll take it. So I'm just going to look to the tight end first, and then everything else just the check down underneath. Got the little X receiver, or the B receiver, touchdown. Oh, he runs the football. Interesting. Again, I've got nothing in the middle of the field here, so if he threw something in the middle, I'd be in trouble. Oh, yep, that's just my user fault. Good thing he didn't complete that. Again, nobody in the middle of the field. He's going to have to make that read. He was throwing me a pick. If he makes the right read, he could have... Oh, okay. Overthrew him. I was like, I should have had that. I was right there, likely. You got him. There we go. Another good dot. Good game. All right. So we end up the game winning pretty big here, 42-6, but ultimately this offense is absolutely insane. It's so hard to guard, and it's the reason so many pro Madden players are switching to it. Now, this offense is great, and you're going to score a lot of points, but in order to become a better Madden player, you need to be able to get stops as well. So if you like this video, you should check out this video next, where I show you the top 5 most unstoppable blitzes in Madden 25.